Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about data types in Java. Normally, data type is used to define the type of data, memory size and range of values. So generally if you want to store a value in a variable, then you need to define the data type. The data type may be int, float, char or string. So that data type, particular int data type is used to define the type of data the variable which holds and the memory size and also range of values. So that's why data types are very important. Let's see the different data types in Java programming languages. So data types generally categorized into two types, primitive data types and non-primitive data types. So in primitive data types, the memory size of variable is fixed. We cannot change the memory size. In non-primitive data types, we can define the memory size. Okay. So again, primitive data types are divided into two types, Boolean, numerical. Boolean is nothing but if you want to test a condition, whether it is true or false, in such cases we can use Boolean data type. So next, numerical data type. Numerical data type is categorized into character, integer. So character is used to hold only one single character. Integer. Integer is again divided into integer and floating point. So in integer, it again divided into byte, short, int, long, and floating is float and double. Here non-primitive data types. So as I said earlier, we can define the memory size for non-primitive data types. So there are string, array. So these are the different types of non-primitive data types. So let's see one by one. The first one is primitive data types such as boolean, char, int, short, byte, long, float and double. So first one is byte. Byte data type is a 8-bit signed to complement integer. Okay, so here it will store only 8 bit of data. So that's why 8 bits are nothing but 1 byte. So byte data type is used to hold only 1 byte of data. The minimum value is minus 128 and the maximum value is 127. So we can store from minus 128 to plus 127. So the default value of byte data type is 0. How can we define the byte data type means first data type. So here data type is byte and variable name. So variable name is a is equals to 100. So here a is a variable which is used to store byte data type 100 value. Okay, and also byte b is equals to minus 50. So here it will hold minus 128 to 127. We can give negative values as well as positive values. So it is used to save the spaces. For example, I want to store 57 or 60. We can use byte data type because the memory size is very small. Okay, so it is used to save the memory in large arrays, mainly in the space of integers. Okay, why? Because it is 4 times smaller than integer data type. Okay, so let's see the second one, short. Short data type is 16-bit, means 2 bytes of memory. It is used to hold 2 bytes of memory and the minimum value is minus 32,768 to 32,767. Okay, so it is also used to save the memory when compared to integer data type. Why? Because integer occupies 4 bytes of memory but short occupies 2 bytes of memory. The default value here is 0. Example, data type variable name is equals to value. The variable name is any user defined name. So I already discussed the rules of variables in naming conventions. Okay, so you can give any name by using those rules. Short is a data type, s is a variable name, and 10,000 is a value. Short r is equals to minus 20,000. So you can give minus 32,768 to 32,767 in this range. Okay, The next one is integer data type, int data type. So here int is a keyword, short is a keyword, byte is a keyword. So I will discuss what are the keywords in the coming videos. Okay. So int is a data type. It occupies 32 bytes of memory. 32 bits of memory. 32 bits means 4 bytes of memory. So here this is the minimum range and this is the maximum range. For example, if you want to store one small value, so no need to use integer. If you use int data type, the memory will be wasted. So that's why if the values are small, you can use byte or short. If the small values are in this range, you can use integer. So integer is generally used as a default data type for integral values unless there is a concern about memory. Okay, so if you want to save the memory, you can use other data types. Other than you can use integer. Most of the programmers and most of the softwares are use integer data type. Okay, the default value is 0 here also. Example, data type, variable name is equals to value. Here data type is int. A is a variable name. And also you can use this also. Okay. Next one, long. Okay. Here long data type is used to store 16 bit of data. That means 8 bytes of memory. So the range, minimum range is this and the maximum range is this. Okay, this data type is when a wider range than int is needed. Okay, so generally we use integer data type. So if the values are very long, then we can use long data type. So here default value is 0L. Okay, long data type name, variable name is equals to value. Okay, so these are come under the integral data type. Okay, sorry, integer data types. The next one is floating point data type. So floating point data type is divided into two types, float and double. So float occupies 32 bit of memory, means 4 bytes of memory. So when to use integer data type and when to use floating data type. So integer data type is used to store integer values without any precision, without any point, either positive numbers or negative numbers. If you want to store precision values, point values like 5.7, 25.8 like this, you can use compulsory floating point data type. Okay. Yes, so it is mainly used to save the memory in large arrays of floating point numbers. The default value of float is 0.0f. So it is used to store, it is this data type is never used for precise values such as currency. Okay, float data type f1 is equals to 234.5f. Okay, next one is double. Double is 16 bit, means 8 bytes of memory. Okay, so this is generally used as default data type for decimal decimal values, generally the default choice. Okay, so here the default value is 0.0d. Example, data type is double, d1 is a variable name and 123.4 is the value. Next, boolean data type. Okay, so I already said that boolean is used to is used for when the condition is involved. If you want to check whether the condition is true or false, then you can use boolean data type. Why? Because it contains only two possible values, either true or false. This data type is used for simple flag that track true or false conditions. Okay, boolean, it is a data type. One is a variable is equals to true. It contains only two values, either true or false. Next one is character. I already said that the character is used to store only one single character. It occupies 2 bytes of memory. Minimum value is this and the maximum value is this. Okay, so 0 to 65,535. Character data type is used to store any character. That means alphabets, digits, and special characters. And characters are must be enclosed in single quotations. Only one variable can hold only one character. Char is a data type, letter is a variable name, and A is a data type. So these are the different primitive data types. I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this video, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.